Meghan and Harry's Christmas plans lead to subtle tribute for King Charles. Prince Harry and Meghan, who have been rumoured to be looking for a place in the UK. But one royal expert believes a Christmas reunion with King Charles is not on the cards. Prince Harry and Meghan are unlikely to be spending any time with King Charles or the rest of the royal family this Christmas, one royal expert has stated. The Sussexes and the firm who have been estranged for some years. But their continued absence from Sandringham each year means their children are missing out on quality time with their extended family. Royal expert and historian Dr. Tessa Dunlop told. Christmas is coming and we want Meghan and Harry to inject the Windsor brand with a bit of transatlantic tension. But don't hold your breath. Just as Harry was a no-show at Balmoral this summer, it is unlikely that he'll grace Sandringham with his presence. Far from buying a penthouse near London, it doesn't even look like King Charles will get a Christmas cuddle with those absent grandchildren. There has been speculation that Harry is missing being in the UK, and may be looking for a property close to London where he can stay when in the country. However, it seems like he will not be asking his father for any help, particularly as he and Meghan were evicted from their UK home Frogmore Cottage by the King earlier this year. Dr. Dunlop believes the subtext of these rumours is marital tension between Harry and Meghan, as he seems less than enthralled by the Hollywood lifestyle she loves. The Sussexes are currently based thousands of miles away from Harry's family. Although Meghan grew up in California and her mother Doria Ragland lives just a couple of hours away from their home in Montecito. Dr. Dunlop added, just as Camilla was the evil adulterer until we discovered a gentle and, even pretty, queen, Harry is being curated as the little lost boy, a square peg and an American hole who wants to come home. But given he has only visited the UK a few times this year, she claims it would make little sense for him to move his life back here, even if the British public would like him to. She continued, I'm sure Harry would like a bolt hole in London, it's his home city after all. But it makes no sense for the safety-obsessed Sussexes to invest in a private property when they can bunk up with cousins on the Windsor estate or stay in one of London's working palaces where the security brief is on tap. Rather, it is we the British public who are missing Harry. Let's face it, this new more discreet Duke and Duchess, who keep themselves to themselves in America, popping up occasionally to do good works is a bit boring. The Duke and Duchess have only been spotted in public on a handful of occasions this year. Most recently in New York for a mental health summit and last month at the Invictus Games. King Charles and Queen Camilla attended a glittering white-tie dinner at Mansion House. King Charles appeared to echo his son Prince Harry's warnings over the dangers of social media, as he delivered a landmark speech to the City of London on Wednesday. Speaking at Mansion House, where he attended a dinner with the Queen to recognise the work of City of London civic institutions and livery companies, the King urged the public to rise above rancour and acrimony during online debates. He said, the instinct to cooperate wherever and whenever possible is deep within us. Even in the most fractious times when disagreements are polished, paraded, and asserted, there is in our land a kind of muscle memory that it does not have to be like this. That the temptation to turn ourselves into a shouting or recriminatory society must be resisted, or at least heavily mitigated whenever possible, especially in the digital sphere, where civilized debate too often gives way to rancor and acrimony. The King continued, these instincts come together in perhaps the deepest of all our reservoirs, the one that irrigates our crucial sense of responsibility, both individual and collective, that enables us to fulfill our duties as good citizens who understand, without having to write down or formalize them, the decencies on which our institutions and our constitution depend, as well as our relationships, one to another. Charles also appeared to poke fun at himself by recalling his fountain pen mishap, which was caught on camera just days into his reign in September 2022. It comes just a week after the Duke and Duchess of Sussex urged social media companies to reduce the amount of harmful content children can see online to protect their mental health. Harry and Meghan appeared at a mental health awareness festival run by non-profit Project Healthy Minds in New York on the 10th of October. Speaking on the panel coordinated by the couple's Markle Foundation, father of two, Harry urged tech bosses to stop sending children content you wouldn't want your own children to see. Meghan said she and her husband are focusing on what they can do behind the scenes to make social media use safer, better, and more positive in that the couple have spoken to tech executives about the issue. Social media's own algorithms and recommendation tools can drive people down paths toward radicalism and extremism that they might not have taken otherwise. Thank you for watching. If you like our video, would you please help us like, share and subscribe our channel. Wish you happy to see our videos. Thank you very much.